I am here unboxing and showcasing the Syncwire Magnetic Wireless Charger. What this is a key charger for your phone that's compatible. Samsung Galaxy, the later iPhone models, etc. Basically, it charges magnetically. You just set the phone on the charger and it starts charging. Now, this key compatible charger works with a lot of different phone models as long as your phone is key compatible. It works through some cases, but we're going to test out and see if we have any trouble. I usually use an Otterbox Defender case on my phone, and that usually defeats or doesn't work with key wireless chargers. But you can see here is the key wireless charger. It's just a circular disc. It's got a silicone bottom so that it basically doesn't slide on a desk. Comes with the AC adapter, and then it comes with a little magnetic disc. Now this is meant to be put in your phone case in between the key charging point on your phone and the case. That way it basically helps translate or transfer the magnetic charge through the case material that would be blocking your phone from getting the magnetic charge from the charger. But let's go take a look and see how it works. Again, I'm going to test this out with the Otterbox Defender case with my iPhone 12 Pro Max, which normally defeats key chargers. So here's my Otterbox Defender Pro case, and you can see it is charging on the key wireless charger. So what this means is that the magnetic disc actually works. Here is the Syncwire key charger. You can see it sits on the desk fairly well. You just set my phone on top of it, make sure it lines up with that perfect circle where the key charges. I'll show you where I put the magnetic disc in. So opening up my Defender case here. Again, huge fan of Otterbox Defender cases. I always use them primarily because not only do they protect the front and back of the phone, but they also have a belt clip. So here, the disc goes on the exact charging spot on the phone, magnetically sticks to it. Then you just put it inside the case, and you can see here it is lining up. It charges through, and it sticks to it. So you could now again, you don't need to use the disc. If you have a very, very thin silicone gel case or you don't even use a case, you don't need this little magnetic disc at all. It's only really used if you have a case and you need to help transfer, give that extra little boost for the magnetism to go through the case itself. So again, line it up on your phone here, put your case back on, then put your case back together and ignore the fingerprints on my phone. I have to clean those later. And put your case back together, and you notice it's so thin it doesn't even affect your case going on, so you don't even notice that it's there, really. So, and then you just put it on and line it up. Now, sometimes it could be a little tricky lining up the spot exactly and eyeballing it because it doesn't magnetically pull itself onto the key charging wireless charger like it does when you don't have a thick case. So sometimes getting it to balance and getting it lined up is a little trickier when you use such a thick case. So that's just something to know. You can see I had to finagle with it a few times before it finally took and it noticed it. But once you get it lined up, you get used to the way that it lines up. One thing I will tell you though is when going through the case, I did notice that it gets significantly warm. The key charging part and that little circle area in the back that it charges does get a little warm to touch. Never too hot, but it definitely does create and generate some heat. So I would make sure this is done in an open area on a flat, solid desk surface and don't put it on any sort of cloth or fabric material.